Welcome back. Land in Abuja is a great asset from the city center to the satellite towns and other parts of the FCT. Even in neighboring towns like Suleja, New Caro, Maraba, Masaka, land is an asset worth owning. The demand for land in the FCT continues to be on the increase as more people and businesses move to Abuja. But how easy is it for someone to acquire land in Nigeria? What is wrong with land administration, especially in the FCT? Take a listen to this report.
Land in Abuja has been appreciating greatly in value since the 1990s to date. Some plots of land in Abuja have appreciated about 3 to 5 times their initial value in the past 5 years. The demand for land in the FCT continues to increase as more people and businesses move to Abuja. Since officially becoming the capital of Nigeria in 1991, most ministries have moved from Lagos to Abuja. Even several private firms are striving to have a presence in Abuja, given the central role the federal government plays in the economy. The Land Use Act, Chapter 202, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 1990, governs all land in Nigeria, including the FCT. The law vests all land comprised in the territory of each state, except land vested in the federal government or its agencies, solely in the government of the state, who holds the land in trust for the use and common benefit of all Nigerians.
We must look at the allocation of land. We must have a way of determining whether the man who got the land got it for the good overriding interest of Nigerians or for the overriding interest of his pocket and that of his friends.
The FCT Act vests all the 8,000 square kilometers of the FCT land mass in the federal government. That means the power to administer land in the FCT are powers of the president, who may delegate his power to the FCT minister.
The administration of FCT has not gotten most of the things right, particularly as it has to do with the land administration. Land administration was handled poorly, in the sense that the administrators felt that land is an area where they could settle friends and relations, but it has turned out to be to affect FCT development negatively.
People obtain land for residential, agricultural, and commercial reasons. Land is a major means of production, as such ownership of the land provide great opportunities for socio-economic development. Among the household across the FCT, majority of the 21% own land, while 79% do not.
We are all Nigerians. We should all be entitled to plots of land.
Accessibility to land for the purposes of farming or property development within the 6th Area Council remains an issue for effective planning and management.
Today, we have a very terrible land speculative market created unnecessarily. You don't see this kind of thing anywhere in the world. Only in Abuja. Where, and unfortunately, because of the creation of the speculative market and the way and manner allocations are made to people who do not need the land, there are so many people who have allocations which they do not need. Some of them are keeping hundreds of allocations with CFOs in their houses, and as a result of the speculative market that was created, anytime their bank account is low, they take one of the land CFOs and fly it into the market, and they sell it for hundreds of millions. Some go into billions, and they go back there and sit there enjoying their money. But FCT has no money to be able to continue development, to provide those necessary facilities for the people who are living in FCT.
The issue of land racketeering in the FCT has always been in the public domain, and some people who claim to have been allocated plots of land sometimes discovered to their dismay that they were not the only owners, as there may be 1 or 2 others laying claim to the same plots of land. However, many Nigerians have asked the new FCT minister to see to the issue of land allocation in the last 8 years.
If you go to the outskirts, there are many other districts that have also been given out. They've been allocated, the lands have been allocated a long time ago. If the Honorable Minister gets the data of all the undeveloped lands, he will give a marching order to all the owners of those lands to develop them within the next 6 months. If they are unable to develop after 6 months, he has the power to revoke this land and revert it back to government.
Above all, the question in the minds of the ordinary persons in the FCT is, when will I have access to own a land of my own? It is only time that will tell.
Housing Development Program is the only program that gives you the best information on housing. Are you an estate developer, home interior stakeholder, distributor or manufacturer of building materials, furniture company? Housing Development Program is the right platform to showcase what you've got.